So you started off, you were in St. Louis before you
Yeah,
came to Atlanta, right?
right,
What'd you do
right.
up there?
Actually, in St. Louis saw the birth of my hiatus. So we're starting at kind of midpoint here. I had got severely burnt out in business, and we had just moved from the East Coast back to my hometown of St. Louis, and that was the time where I discovered I was actually creative. Started writing this idea that came to me more one morning when I was washing up this vivid, wonderful story, which led to the Red Umbrella Society. And I was actually running a unique literary group for women because I figured out from my own experience that I was able to write better fight scenes due to I had various martial arts experience. And
Okay.
so um, put their bodies in motion, was helping them
Okay.
write fight scenes and take their book mass media. In addition to that, I was also, of course, serving on the several committees that you mentioned and helping, women on the side build their businesses,
Nice.
but not, official capacity.
Nice. So the fight scenes, I guess because the fight scenes come easier for some men writers because they've maybe
Yeah.
been in fights or things like that, and it's difficult for women. But I think on the flip side, I think men have a harder time writing love scenes, right?
Well, here's what I found out was interesting. So 65% of all strong female characters are written by men.
Wow.
And it's not the fact that women can't write fight scenes, it's the fact that you alluded to that we simply didn't know how. And so I had a few friends who were, women in the stunt industry, and I asked them what they had seen because they're on the set and they're in these movies. And, whether we know about them or not, and they're on the side doing, other jobs. And they were like, yeah, this is how it is. And so what my thinking was that if the scripts are being green lighted, and I'm sure you've probably gone and you've seen this too, whether it's a television show or a movie, the action scenes are banging,
Hmm.
but the plot, the story is flat.
Right.
Well, what I found out was that Hollywood will greenlight a movie that has banging action scenes written by a man, but if the fight scenes, the action scenes fall flat, they won't.
Hmm.
And the most part that these scenes fell flat were written by women, and that's because they have to bring in additional staff to make up for it. So
Okay.
not only do you need the director, and of course you need the choreographer and all of this other stuff, but you have to bring someone in to do the fight choreography, the training and whatnot. And so if it's well written on both ends, then these get green lighted. And
Nice.
so I just figured that if I can help women do this, then they can write fight scenes worthy of their strong female characters. And
Nice.
then they can have that J.K. Rowling,
Hmm.
experience. So, yeah.
Absolutely.